everyone. Welcome back to Ace English Podcast. So imagine walking into a cozy home, the smell of dinner in the air, and being greeted with a big smile. That's exactly what we're diving into today. How to host and enjoy a real English dinner party.
It's one of those everyday experiences that's actually packed with useful English. I'm Justin, and today I get to be the guest at Amy's place for a casual dinner. There's so much to learn from these kinds of moments.
I'm Amy, and on this episode, we'll walk you through everything from greeting your guest at the door to offering drinks and making everyone feel welcome.
You'll pick up real-life phrases, see how friendly conversations flow, and get tips on making anyone feel at home. We'll cover greetings, polite offers, and how to keep things relaxed.
Plus, we'll chat about food, cooking, and how to handle those little moments that make gatherings special. Ready to join our dinner party? Let's get started.
Walking up to your door, I always wonder what's the best way to greet someone so they feel comfortable right away.
Honestly, just a big smile and a warm, "Hi, it's great to see you," works wonders. You can add, "Come in," or "Thanks for coming," to make it personal.
That makes sense. I always feel more relaxed when someone opens the door with a cheerful hello.
And don't forget little gestures, like offering to take someone's jacket. It's such a simple thing, but it shows you care.
After the first hello, sometimes guests feel a bit awkward just standing in the doorway. How do you help with that?
I usually step aside and say, "Come on in." Make yourself at home. Guiding them to the living room or wherever you want them to go helps too.
I like when a host says, "Let me take your coat," or offers a place to put my bag. It's all about those thoughtful details.
Once everyone's inside, I try to offer a drink right away. It's as easy as, "Would you like some water?" or maybe juice or tea.
I notice people often say, "Can I get you something to drink?" It's casual, but still polite.
Exactly. You don't have to offer a full menu, just 2 or 3 simple choices. It feels welcoming without being overwhelming.
When it comes to snacks before dinner, do you usually wait for guests to ask, or do you offer right away?
I always offer first. Something like, "Help yourself to some chips," or "Would you like a little cheese and crackers?" Works great.
And if the guest seems shy, how do you help them feel it's okay?
I might add, "Please go ahead," or even eat a little myself to show it's casual. I think the real secret is making sure your guest feels at ease. Sometimes I say, "Make yourself comfortable," or "Sit anywhere you like."
I always notice when a host pays attention to things like music or lighting. It makes such a difference in how the evening feels.
Totally. Even just asking, "Is this music okay?" shows you want guests to relax and enjoy themselves.
Something I always wonder, what's a good way for a guest to compliment the host's home without sounding awkward?
It's simpler. Just say, "Your place is lovely," or "It feels so cozy in here." And if you're the host, a quick "Thank you, I'm glad you like it" keeps it comfortable.
That's easy enough. I appreciate when a host gives a little tour, even just pointing out where things are.
Once I start cooking, I always invite my guest to join me in the kitchen. It keeps the chat going and feels more relaxed.
I like those moments just talking about what's cooking or swapping stories about food. It's not about being formal.
Exactly. Even saying dinner will be ready soon, but feel free to chat or look around, makes things friendly.
Sometimes guests aren't sure what to do. How do you gently get them to just relax and enjoy themselves?
I'll say something like, "Don't worry about anything, just sit back and enjoy." Or, "Let me know if you need anything." That way, guests know they don't have to be formal.
That always helps. As a guest, it's nice to know you can just chat or even help in the kitchen if you want to.
To keep things lively, I like to ask open questions like, "Have you ever tried making this dish?" Or, What's your favorite comfort food?
People open up so much when you talk about food memories. Suddenly you're swapping stories about childhood dinners or travel meals.
Exactly, that's where the real connections happen. And it keeps the mood light and friendly.
For listeners learning English, these dinner parties are a perfect way to pick up real expressions and social habits.
Absolutely. Practice phrases like, "Can I take your coat?" Or, "Would you like something to drink?" These are used all the time.
And don't stress about being perfect. It's all about showing warmth and interest in your guest.
Now, I want to challenge everyone listening. Try using one of these phrases at your next gathering or even with friends.
Plus, don't forget to subscribe to Ace English Podcast, like this episode, and share it with anyone who wants to get better at English. A little practice goes a long way.
And leave us a comment about your favorite dinner food or a hosting story. We'd love to hear from you.
Something I struggle with is feeling shy at someone's house, especially if I don't know people well. Any advice?
Hosts can help by starting simple conversations, like asking about your day or offering a fun fact about the food. It breaks the ice.
I like when someone says, "No pressure, just enjoy yourself." It takes the stress away and makes things more natural.
When dinner's almost ready, I usually say, "Why don't we move to the table?" Or, "Dinner is served. Hope you're hungry."
It signals that it's time, but in a friendly way. I never feel rushed when it's put like that.
A little humor helps too, like, "Let's hope I didn't burn anything." It lightens the mood as everyone sits down.
So, what should our listeners remember from tonight's dinner party episode?
First, a warm welcome sets the tone. Greet guests with a smile and helpful words. Second, offering drinks and snacks right away helps everyone relax. Third, keeping the chat light and personal builds comfort. "All right, Justin, dinner's ready. Come on over and make yourself comfortable at the table."
Thanks, Amy. That's actually such a welcoming way to start a meal. Just hearing "make yourself comfortable" already makes me feel at ease.
Exactly. I always think it helps break the ice. Letting guests know they can relax sets the tone for the evening.
I notice in English phrases like that open the door for friendly conversation too, not just food.
"Here, let me serve you some of this pasta. Please, help yourself to anything you like."
I love how "help yourself" feels so inviting. It takes away the pressure of waiting for someone to serve you.
Exactly. And if you want your guest to try something special, you can say, "Please try some of this. I made it just for tonight."
That makes it feel more personal. I think guests appreciate that extra touch. Wow. Amy, this pasta is amazing. How did you get the sauce so creamy?
Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. It's actually a simple recipe, but adding a little cream really makes a difference.
It definitely worked. I always think complimenting the host is just as important as the food itself.
Absolutely. Hearing a kind word keeps the mood warm and lets your host know you're enjoying yourself. Would you like some more pasta? Or maybe some salad? There's plenty, so please feel free to take more if you want.
I'm tempted. I like how you gently encourage guests instead of insisting. That's a subtle way to show you care.
Exactly. Insisting can sometimes make people uncomfortable. Phrases like "feel free" or "if you want" keep things light and easygoing.
It really makes a difference. I never feel pressured, just welcomed.
So, Justin, how was your week? Any exciting stories from work or your cooking experiments?
Actually, I tried making bread for the first time. It didn't rise much, but it tasted okay. These relaxed chats really make dinner more enjoyable.
I agree. Talking about everyday things helps everyone feel connected. No need to impress, just share life as it is.
And it takes the focus off any nerves, especially if you're new to hosting or meeting people.
What's your go-to comfort food, Justin? I feel like everyone has that one dish. that brings back memories?
For me, it's definitely homemade lasagna. My grandmother used to make it every Sunday, and just thinking about it brings back so many good times.
That sounds wonderful. Food stories like that always lead to great conversations at the table.
It's true, talking about favorite meals helps people bond quickly, even if they've just met.
Some of the most useful phrases for hosting are simple. Make yourself comfortable, help yourself, and would you like some more?
And they're easy to remember. Using them makes you sound friendly and considerate, even if you're nervous.
Exactly. Practicing these phrases really helps if you want to entertain guests confidently.
Plus, your guests will appreciate how thoughtful you sound. Sometimes I'm full but don't want to be rude. What's a polite way to say no to more food?
You could say, "Thank you. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm full for now." That keeps it positive and shows appreciation.
That's perfect. I'll try that next time. It feels much better than just saying, no thanks.
Exactly. It's about being kind but honest, which keeps things comfortable for everyone. When someone compliments your cooking, you can use it as a way to keep talking, not just say thanks.
Like sharing the recipe, or even a funny kitchen story that happened while preparing it?
Precisely. It often turns a compliment into a much longer, more interesting chat.
And that's how you go from polite dinner talk to real connection at the table.
If you have something unique on the table, you could say, "I'd love for you to try this. It's a family recipe."
That's inviting without any pressure. It gives the guest a reason to be curious, and maybe even sparks a story.
Exactly. It's amazing how food brings out stories from everyone, whether it's a new dish or an old favorite.
Conversation just flows better when people feel welcome to explore the meal.
Before we move on, if you're enjoying these dinner table tips, don't forget to subscribe to Ace English Podcast.
And we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment about your favorite meal to serve guests or the expressions you use most.
Plus, if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up and share it with any friends learning English.
It really helps build a supportive community. And you never know who might need these tips for their next dinner party.
Let's quickly recap. Today we used phrases like make yourself comfortable, help yourself, and would you like some more?
And we showed how to politely accept or decline offers, plus how to turn a compliment into a conversation starter.
The main things are keep it natural, keep it friendly, and don't forget those small invitations that make guests feel truly welcome.
Exactly, simple words, but they make a huge difference in any social situation. Amy, I just want to say thanks for a wonderful meal and a great evening. You made everything feel effortless.
That means so much, Justin. Thank you for coming and for the lively conversation. Dinner parties are all about connection, after all.
Absolutely, and I can't wait to use these expressions at my next gathering.
You'll do great. Practicing in real situations is the best way to build confidence. Before we go, here are 3 key takeaways. Polite invitations set a welcoming tone, gentle encouragement helps guests relax, and friendly conversation keeps the mood light.
And if you want to get better, try practicing these expressions the next time you host, or even when you visit a friend for dinner.
Thanks for joining us at Ace English Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share your own stories about hosting or being a guest.
We can't wait to hear from you. See you at the next dinner table.